Welcome back. Welcome to another review of a print I have finished with my TRONXY X5SA 600, the big beast here. I finally managed to print a complete drum shell for a 14-inch snare. The print finished 3 days ago or something, and it took about 2.5 days to print. I used a 0.8 nozzle with layer height of 0.25 on the outside, and the infill was 0.5. I had some issues again with a layer shift, as you can see here, but the print just did it once. And I have another issue here with some grooves going through my logo. Black Forest Drums, BFD, and this little tree here. And those strange things always happen when I have a hole here going, as you can see here, going through the shell. So the printer will have to just change his speed and so, and then you can always see strange things happening here. And then a big layer shift occurred here, about 0.5 millimeter, right when he was printing this small part here. It's not easy to print those 2 millimeter parts here with a big nozzle, but I tried it and I just realized that the material is pretty soft when the nozzle comes back again for the next layer, and so also those corners, they tend to bend up. And maybe this was the reason for another layer shift, but I'm not pretty sure about that. But it's just one layer shift, and everything else was okay, just except those little artifacts coming from those holes. I'll have to invest some more time to check it out. And I already invested a lot of time in, just before that, figuring out what layer size, what I'll have to change in my settings to have a good result. As you can see here, this I just printed a segment of the whole snare for the first time, for the second time, third, 4, 5, and 6. And so I invested really a lot of time into to just get around some the settings with a lot of help from good friends. Thanks to Ralph and Marcus, Mr. Dark Wolf 1984. I just can recommend this guy and his site. No, 1986. Yeah. So, and he's a great guy. He helps me a lot. Thank you. And so I finally just found out what layer size, what speed, what temperature, and so on, and also what kind of what's it called, supports I need to get the angle here correct, and then also being able to remove the support. But even after I found out that I had a really good result, this was the best one and I really liked this one, so I used this setting in my big printer and it started to work out nice. But then with the first holes, those problems just started, and I don't know what the problem might be in printing a big size compared to just a small segment, because here I had no issue with those holes. No big issues. Looks pretty okay. Yeah, it's not a perfect print. But I'm satisfied. Especially with the details in here. They look really nice. But on the big print, as you can see, it was something different. Well, and the layer shift issue. A lot of people just commented on my videos also having layer shifting issues, and I'm just not sure what to do to get rid of them. My big print here also had the layer shift over here, as you can see. And some other prints had layer shifts. Those are the parts that I tried to print and didn't finish. So layer shifting is a big issue with my TRONXY. I also will contact TRONXY again. Maybe they know the issue and have a cheap and dirty trick to get around it. I don't know. We'll see. So, but right now I'm pretty happy with this print. It will become a snare, and I'll just let you hear how it will sound. Bye for now.